How you doing? Sitting here on the steps of the Hagen Museum and been reviewing my life experiences, my path, my ups and downs, my epiphanies, my paranormals, my out-of-bodies, my near-deaths, and just slowly putting it all on tape. My son knows nothing about it. My brothers and sister know nothing about it. And I'm just going to keep doing it. And here's another one. Hey, how you doing? So I'm sitting here on the steps here, just recounting my life and focusing on the about 10-year period where I helped co-produce the West Coast Bay Area UFO Expo with several other people. So typically it would be a Friday morning, arrive down in San Mateo or San Jose, check in, get my room, and then go to the restaurant, and by then other part of my crew or other production people were arriving. I'd meet with Vicky. She usually had a huge suite up at the very top. She would buy out, $40,000 worth of rooms, and it was quite an enterprise for 10 years. But I got to see behind the scenes of that. That was, some interesting things, seeing the pros and cons of that. But being behind the scenes, it gave you access to the speakers, which is what I liked. I realized these people were professional researchers or, professional speakers. They were, selling a product. Actually, we're all selling a product in life. We're selling ourselves, right? So getting access behind the scenes was allowed me a more intimate relationship with these speakers, which was great. So a Saturday morning was chaos. So typically what I was doing, here's how these conventions would break down. There'd be a huge convention hall. You'd pay your basic money, either a one-day ticket or a two-day ticket, and that allowed you into the exhibit hall to see for free each speaker that weekend give a 30-minute to 45-minute overview of their research, what they were particularly focused on. And then for a separate fee, you could buy a 1.5 hour, 2-hour private workshop, more intimate, more information revealed. That was the general, operating plan, right? So every hour, starting Saturday morning at maybe 7:30 in the morning, that first speaker is walking to the podium, and I'm on main camera and audio video. I'm the guy that you see when you go to a convention. There's usually two screens on either side that flank a speaker. They that feed the 900 people in the hall. I'm that shot, and my feed is actually going back to a board that is being used to produce a DVD, because there's two other cameras that are fixed at different angles. It's a 3-camera shoot typically. A lot of production to make this. This ain't podunk, right? Anyway, so, and I prided myself on production values, and I never really had any complaints. So at 7:30, I'm hooking up my my Sennheiser wireless mic pack to the speaker. It was always interesting with the women, because you have this wireless mic you want to clip up here, and the wire's got to run down their blouse. They're going to clip the pack on their back. So I would tell them with one hand to reach up under their blouse and the other hand to reach down and take the speaker, the wire, and I would offer to do it myself, but I was a gentleman. So literally every hour I'm hooking and unhooking these mic packs, and then I'm watching as these presenters are giving their information. Some of it was really fantastic. Of all the presenters that I started meeting back then, the one that I'm in contact now is Colin and Cynthia Andrews. They live on the East Coast. Colin's primary bulk of research was wrapped around the crop circles. Every year he was giving these incredible presentations, and we're having dinner, we're chatting, we're exchanging other research about other contacts. People, when you start doing research, this stuff is not just one little flying dot in the sky. This stuff's been going on for decades, and our governments know it. They know it. All this deflection and BS with these balloons, and oh, we don't know what they are. We've adjusted our radar. Blah blah blah. BS. But I digress. So again, having these intimate relationships with these speakers was one of the best parts of that 10-year block of time. And then even after the event was over, the post dinner, and then up in the suites where everybody's relaxing, they're having a drink, and they're maybe bringing out new research that they didn't want to bring out in the main event, and pictures, video. I lost all my research in a house fire. I had some very, very incredible stuff. In fact, I should probably do a video just about my research that I lost in the house fire, and what I still maintain, and how I got it. It's quite an exciting 10 years. There's so many stories I have about couple of big names. If I were to mention them now, about how much of a charlatan they were, how much just outright BS, fear-based presentations that preyed on the weak-minded and the low consciousness. Yeah, and then I saw some really incredible things take place. Some group meditations. Dannion Brinkley, folks, go read about Dannion Brinkley. I've had multiple interactions with him over those years. Dannion Brinkley. I'll leave it there. Go check out Dannion Brinkley. Peace. Talk to you.